Beautiful. Oh my gosh, hang on a minute. Because everybody's on mute and clapping.
Thank you, thank you.
And we got
Oh,
this.
oh,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Spider, for that. Oh, that was wonderful. So that
Yeah,
was
Sunset Marquee.
Sunset Marquee. Sandy T, she said he is fantastic. Where can I get his album?
Uh, iTunes, yeah, CD Baby, you know, and all the streaming sites,
Uh-huh.
Spotify, Apple Music, all those. So,
So you are great. You're a great musician. You're a composer. You're a producer. You got your own label as well.
yeah.
So with your own label, why did you start your label?
Well, you know, I always tell people it's not by design, it's sort of by default. I've been producing um, records from since I was like 17 years old. I've been a producer. And, you know, after producing so many albums for so many different artists, and some artists, they couldn't get a record deal. And I thought they were, you know, decent and they can, you know, give something to the world. So I decided to start my own label. I started it for myself. And then
Right.
everybody, I was able to, you know, get other people on it. And yeah, and it's been good. You know, I've had several artists on my label who've done really well. Actually, there's an artist that I've released about a year ago, and he just crossed the 2 million streams on Spotify.
Wow.
So
Who is that artist?
that is Jeremy Hector, and he's a guitar player from Grenada. I met
Right.
him. I met him in Grenada. I was doing a concert and met him in Grenada, and he was fantastic. And I just decided you know, I got to do a record with this guy. He's from one
Yeah.
of my hometown.
Yeah, definitely. Jeremy Hector. Do not forget that name. Let's all check him out
Yeah.
and purchase his music. This is why I do what I do, is to get people like you, your Jeremys and everybody getting known out there, getting more purchases of their music. Because I don't know, I only heard about you, what was a couple of years ago.
Right.
And you've been in the business a very long time. It's like, why am I only just now hearing about you?
Yeah. I mean, my first record was in 1996. That's when I did my first record, my first album.
Right.
But before that, I've been producing for a lot of other artists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just decided, I mean, this is, you know, I wanted to do something for myself. And so I did that. But I've worked in several different fields, you know, calypso and reggae and R&B and
Yeah.
B and
You have a
pop.
fantastic reggae album, reggae jazz. Do you class it as reggae jazz?
Yeah, I think I want to do that. Class it.
Yeah. And that was with
That
somebody,
was with a,
Etienne?
yeah, Kingsley Etienne,
Kingsley Etienne.
yeah, who's also from Grenada, and he was sort of one of my mentors. I saw him play, and that's when I really decided that I wanted to play music as well. I mean, my dad was very instrumental in my musical education, but you know, Kingsley was younger and he was vibrant and he was, you know, so I saw he came into my dad's store and played the Hammond B3, and yo man, I was like, yo, I gotta play like this. so so I did, and he lives in Canada as well,
Okay.
and I summoned him. I said, listen, you know, man, we got to do a record. We're from the same place. We play keyboards. You were one of the instrumental people who sort of, you know, I saw and kind of decided that this is what I wanted to do. So we did
Yeah.
this record called The Organ Grinders.
And when was that released?
That was in 2004, I think. I think that was 2004.
Gosh, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You
And
know
I
what?
only
That
just
record,
heard it the other day.
yeah. You know, I've been around for a while, man, just making
Yes.
records.
So how are you getting your music into the UK?
Well, there are a couple of DJs who sort of played me in the UK, but nothing that was major. Um, like I did a record for a singer, and it was playing a lot on Jazz FM. That was
Oh,
the closest I got. And there's a guy, another guy by the name of Frank Tooley, and he's another UK DJ who's been playing me a lot.
right.
And yourself.
Yay. I'm so happy I discovered your music. It's just so fantastic. It
Yeah,
really
I
is.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Oh, we appreciate you, honestly. So I'm hoping you're going to get more fans as a result of this today.
Well,
But
I do hope so. Well, I mean,
yeah,
you're my lifeline over there now.
but this is going to be a real short, introduction to Eddie's music. But he's going to be back at the Smooth Jazz Lounge on the 19th of August with his whole show. So he's going to tell you everything about, and you're going to hear so many artists that he's worked with. But in the meantime, let's have another track from you.
Okay, sure, sure. This
Yeah.
song is
I can hear it because I'm close.
Oh, hello. Hey, Maria, we see you.
all
When
right,
you're ready, Eddie.
yeah, this
Oh,
next
I
track
like
is
that.
called, yeah, this track is called Tantine, and this is it's a favorite place in Grenada that I grew up in and really love.
Okay,
So,
wonderful.
yeah.
That's the volume, so that's about to be.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I love it.
I love that too. Thank you so much, Spider, for sending that to me. That's what we have to do, you know, as we do Zoom calls now, and all the events are on Zoom. You get so virtual.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we've got to bring in those sound effects. I want to say a
Right.
big hi to Travis. How you doing, Travis? And Clarence out there in San Diego. And Eddie, oh my gosh.
Yes.
Thank you so much. You
It's
know,
wonderful.
we're going to have another track by you in a second. But I also want to talk about your musical family, your boys.
Yeah, my actually both my sons are musicians as well. The older one, Quincy, actually with a name like Quincy, right? It was preordained. He, so he's a piano player. And we do a thing which we call dueling pianos, where we put two grand pianos together and we do concerts. We just did a whole 15 cities of China just before the COVID hit. We did
Oh.
that. And he plays all the instruments: bass, guitar, drums. And then I have my younger son, Trey Michael, and he's a drummer. So as a family, we have this whole unit together, and we do a lot of touring and jamming in our basement. So
Yeah.
it's like that.
And you're so fortunate to have that space in your house.
Yeah, it's we moved in here, and I'm like, when my wife was around, I was like, what are we going to do with all this space? And now that COVID hit, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. So we do like my son has the older one has a studio, the younger one has another studio, and we have a place that we can do filming and stuff like that. And then I have my studio, so it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
man.
so lucky.
Well,
So you
I
must
think
have a
I'm.
lot of people coming through your
Oh yeah.
house.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
So you
mean,
do
I
all
have
your
a.
recordings there.
Yeah, I mean, I've done so many albums. It's over 200 albums I've produced over the years, and artists from all walks of life, and they love it. It's a homely feeling. They come here, it's relaxed. There's no pressure.
Yeah.
If they go over, it's not a big deal. So, you know,
Exactly. Yeah.
Eddie's always cool. So yeah, it's good. And
Oh.
I have really wonderful people. I did a record with a wonderful drummer by the name of Lornell Lewis. He's one of the guys who played with Snarky Puppy, and
Oh,
that,
that's
that was
incredible.
yeah, I was really. He used to be my drummer, and now no, I can't afford him. Yeah, that's good.
And we have a guy in Toronto that's tuned in right now, Tim Frey. Is he a friend of
Oh,
yours?
he's my wonderful friend. He has a wonderful complex that he's made. So he's wonderful. He's a
Oh,
great friend of
welcome,
mine.
Tim. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jay Harper says, wonderful. Thank you for introducing his music to me. He will get it. Thank you, Jay Harper.
Oh,
So we've got a few more fans for you today.
yeah. Well, that's good. I like
Yeah.
that.
Well, hopefully get a lot more.
Oh
Hopefully.
yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm depending on you, my dear.
Oh, don't worry. It's in the bag. It's in the bag. What I want to do is to ask you to play one more tune for us.
Okay, I certainly will.
Yeah.
Um, this is a song called Mardi Gras, and this was released in 2015, and it had peaked at number 15 on the Billboard charts, which was
Oh, fantastic. And remind me, where's Mardi Gras?
Mardi Gras.
It's an
Actually,
event.
yeah, it's an event, but it is also like Grenada was first colonized by the French, and they named a lot of places on the island. They have French names, and there's where I used to live is called Mardi Gras. Well, it was very close to Mardi Gras, so there's a place in Grenada called Mardi Gras, and a lot of my friends live there. So every
Oh,
time I play this song there, they're pretty happy. So
oh,
yeah, man. So
nice one. Cool.
this is Mardi Gras.
All right, go for it. Thank you. Hang on a minute. Sound effects are coming.
Thank you.
No, thank you so much for doing this today. I really do appreciate you taking the time out to bless us with your fantastic music.
Yes, thank you. It's wonderful. I'm always so thankful when you have a bit of an audience, and especially in a time like this where you're pretty much quarantined to your basement or your home. That
Yes,
you know you're doing a
exactly. So you
wonderful
must be
job.
missing. Actually, you went back to doing the live music, didn't you, the other day?
Yeah, yeah.
And how was that?
It was wonderful. It was
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah.
Was there proper social distancing?
Not quite sure about that. But we tried.
It's hard, isn't it? It's hard to do
Well,
that,
it is.
especially
It
with
is.
live music.
Oh yeah, because everybody wants to hug everybody, and
Yeah,
and then
I
you're
miss
playing, and
hugging.
oh
I do
yeah,
miss hugging people. I really do.
yeah, man, yeah, and especially as musicians, you haven't seen each other for such a long time,
Yeah,
and when you see each other, it's like we always give each other a pound or something like that, but
yeah,
yeah, but it's good, man. I mean, I enjoy hanging out and playing with my friends and my musicians that I've traveled
yeah.
all around the world with, so I'm happy about that.
Oh, Jay Harper's just asked one last question. Will you be doing any live online shows?
Yes, we will be. I started earlier in the lockdown, and then it sort of veered off. But I was just actually. Sometimes it's you got these technical hiccups, and we had one, and then I just got so discouraged,
Oh,
and I said, okay,
I'll sort it out for you.
I know. I mean, you're my lifeline. Yeah. So, but we will
Okay.
be doing those.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
remember seeing
definitely.
I think one of the first ones that you did
Yeah.
on Facebook Live, and it was just
Yeah.
incredible. The
Yeah.
response that you got was just tremendous, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I think we had like over 1,200 people on
Yeah,
doing it, so it was wonderful. But
yeah,
you always have to elevate. Every time you do a performance, you want to make sure that it's better than the last,
yeah.
and there was just some. I think Facebook was changing stuff. Like we set it up the day before, and when we went back, it was all changed. So you're like, oh my God, and I think everybody's trying. The dust is settled, I think, a bit more now. So
Yes,
everybody's trying to figure out exactly
yeah.
where they position themselves.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
thank you so much, Eddie. We're going to bring on Maria Antoinette next.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah,
Thanks for
and
having
so a
me.
big thank you to you. But like I say, Eddie will be back at the Smooth Jazz Lounge on the 19th of August. Pop it in your diaries. You will get an email, and he will do a full show for you all. I'm really looking forward to that. And thank you so much for your time and your beautiful music. You
Thank you.
can
Thank
find,
you
let's
for
tell them
having
where
me.
we can find you. Where can they find you?
EddieBullen.com or Facebook. I have my fan page, Twitter, Instagram,
Uh-huh.
all of those.
Yeah,
And all my music's on Spotify and Apple Music. So
wonderful.
you know.
Thank you so much. Jay Harper's loving you. That's great.
Yeah. Thank you, Jay.
Oh, and Brendan Rothwell said hi.
Brendan, whom?
Rothwell?
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he said hi. He's a bass player.
Okay,
And
sweet.
and Rose Lady, and we've got people on Facebook Live.
Okay.
Anderson says hi. Eric Gordon, love that sound. So it's
Oh,
just
sweet.
getting beautiful. Trey D. Harris.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm feeling the love. Everyone's giving you some love. Donald
Oh, I love
Brumfield
it. I
says,
love it.
yeah.
I'm feeling all the love from right here, man.
Oh, thank you so much, Eddie. I'm just going to play a tune as we switch over artists.
Yes.
And we're going to give you one more of these, I think. What do you reckon?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
I think
I,
thank you.
I am going to play my favorite song of yours, which is, do you remember which one it is?
Yes.
This one right
Oh,
here.
Farima.
Love it. Thank you so much, Eddie. Take care now.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey, Maria.
Hi, can you hear me?
We can hear you very well.
Oh, good, great.
I'm just gonna play this song, and then we're gonna come straight to you.
Okay.
A lot of people waiting for you, my darling.
Oh, how exciting. Is that thing supposed to overflow?
Michael Watson, how you doing? Nia's tracks, that's Eddie Bullen's track, Farima. Isn't that beautiful? Hey, Maria. Let's unmute you. Can you unmute yourself, sweetie?
It went back off again.
There you go.
Here we go. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, everyone.
Welcome to the Smooth Jazz Lounge.
Yes, this is so cool. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm so happy that you are here. And I'm
Yeah,
hoping we've got all this sound sorted.
me too.
A big thank you to James and to your daughter
Yes,
Chanel.
yes. I will.
Honestly, yeah. So let's talk about you.
Okay.
The first thing I actually want to ask you is your name, Maria Antoinette. Was you named
Yes.
after the Maria Antoinette?
I know, it's amazing, and that is my real name. That is my name on my birth certificate. And my
Yeah.
father gave me that. I don't know why, but he did. He felt. So what can I say? I get that question asked all the time. Is that your stage name, or is that your, like your real name? That's my real name, but it is spelled differently.
It is, yes. Because, when you do Google Maria Antoinette, you come up with the other lady.
Right, right.
And I actually saw a movie about her
Uh-huh.
not so long ago, only about a month ago. And
Yes.
she was a fun lady. Are you just like her?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think I probably saw that myself. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was pretty cool. And she didn't lose her head in the end either.
she didn't.
Yes.
No.
So I think that's sort of maybe a fallacy. Not sure though.
But I love that the fact you're such a fun person, like partying all the time. Is that how you are?
Well, I'm a fun person. Let's
Yeah,
say
you look like a
I'm
fun
serious
person.
about the music, but I enjoy having a really good time. I really do.
Yeah. And when did you start playing the harp?
About 22 years ago.
Okay.
Yes,
And how
yes.
did you get into? Why did you choose the harp?
Well, the school that I went to a private school in San Diego. It was all girls school, and they had a music department. And in that music department, every year they would bring instruments from the orchestra. So this particular year, they brought in, the viola, violin, and they brought the harp. And so the harpist from the symphony, she demonstrated, and she did Debussy's first arabesque on the harp. And I knew then that's what I wanted to do. So I became her student and studied with her up to 12th grade, and then went on to university, major in music, major in harp performance. So it's been quite a journey. It's been a real
Yeah.
journey with the harp.
Had you played anything before the harp, or was that your first instrument that you?
Well, I had to take piano lessons
Right.
at home. That was a required thing. Every Saturday we had to take piano lessons from the guy at the church.
Uh-huh.
And but I just knew that was, I love music, but I just knew that was not my instrument that I resonated with.
Yeah.
So, but the harp was definitely me all over.
It is
Yeah.
such a beautiful instrument. It's not really come known to me since I've only known your music, which has been since last year or maybe the year before. But I've never heard it like that. And I think you must be the first person to play the harp how you play it.
Well, it's funny because I was classically trained and I played at the orchestra in Los Angeles. And the whole time I was playing all this beautiful classical music, I was like, I want to make this harp funky. How do you make it like, I wanted to play the music that I grew up with, soul, R&B, but with the harp up front and have a band behind me.
Yeah.
That took a minute to kind of figure that all out, but that was my goal. And of course, I went down that road and had a wonderful producer that understood what I wanted and let me watch in the recording studio as he produced other artists, because I didn't have a clue how an album comes together. And so I got to see that, and these are all like A-list musicians, which was pretty amazing for me to have that experience to watch the process of how a project comes together. And then he said, well, in another year, you'll be ready, and it'll be your turn. So here we are, 4 albums later. I'm still doing it, and I absolutely love it. I really do.
It's absolutely fantastic. It really is. So what do your people in the orchestra think about how you've changed the harp?
Oh, they're quite surprised and love it as well. Absolutely.
And
Really.
do you have a lot of them on your productions?
Well, some of them in my string section, as a Marie Antoinette signature. If you ever come see me live at a festival, you'll see that I have probably sometimes anywhere from 4 to 5 to 6 strings on stage with me. And so that adds a whole nother dimension to performance as backup singers and a horn section.
Yeah.
Depending on the promoter's budget.
Yeah. That must be
yes,
pretty
strings are
pricey.
definitely is something that I always try to carry with me.
Yeah. And so I saw your performance on YouTube at the San Diego Jazz Festival. Was that last year?
Last summer, yes.
Yeah. And that setup you had on stage was just phenomenal.
Yeah, that's my band. That's it right there.
God.
So when I come,
orchestra
I come
right
to
there.
see the show. Yes.
That was incredible.
Thank you.
So was
thank
you headlining that?
I headlined on Sunday. Yes. It was a
Yeah.
great show.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
bet you must get to headline at a lot of events.
Well, upcoming next year, 2021, because it was supposed to be this year, but because of COVID, everything got pushed back or postponed to next year. But the Catalina Island, which is the Jazz Tracks Festival, I'll be headlining that next year. And I will have my band as well there. And then I got some other stuff coming up on the East Coast. And so it's some exciting things happen, provided that we can all gather again.
Yeah, let's hope we can, because I want to see you live. I want to be in that crowd.
Oh, yes.
And
It's an
see-
experience. It
I
is.
bet it is. So Jay Harper says that he saw you at the Jazz Weekend in Carmel.
Oh,
California.
yes. Yes, I was with Nathan East and Greg Gaines. They were my backup band at that time.
Oh,
That was cool. That was a cool thing. I did a whole weekend of that. Went from the night show to the winery, and it was really nice. It was really nice. A different type of venue.
yeah. So shall we get a song from you?
Yes, I'm going to open up with Overture, which was a #1 hit on the smooth jazz charts and top 5 on the Billboard charts. It's an original tune, and it's titled Overture, Maria Antoinette's Overture.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Bring it up. Up, up. Okay.
I forgot my clapping. I'm so sorry. Hang on a minute.
Okay. How did that sound, you guys? Did that come through okay?
It was. The harp was quite overpowering, sadly. It was really quite loud.
Oh, the harp?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. So
Which
taking
was
it
a
down on the next
shame.
one. Oh, the backing tracks, was that cool?
Yeah, that was fine.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, gotcha.
But how do you turn down a harp?
Well, I got to play lighter because I'm so used to coming in hard with the fingers and, you know, very intentional. So I will play a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
So you really don't turn down the harp unless I'm mic'd, and I'm not even mic'd.
No.
No.
The sound was incredible. It
Yeah.
really was
Well,
good.
usually I have special effects pedals. So I have, you know, a delay. I can go into a wow wow thing.
How do you attach that to the harp?
Well, it's attached to the soundboard.
Ah.
Yeah, so it comes through the soundboard right here and comes out, and then I have my pedals right next to me.
Right, I
And so if
see.
I want to do a delay, and then I just press that pedal, and then it does that for me. So it's a lot going on here.
So clever. It really is. So
Well,
I
I'm just
want to
following
know.
what other musicians do. You know, I've learned by just watching.
Yeah. So how many strings is on the harp?
It's 47. It's 47 strings and 7 pedals. So for those of you who play the keyboards, my pedals are the black keys on the piano, and that's where I get my accidentals, my flats, my sharps, and naturals. So when I'm changing keys, my feet are moving around, one pedal representing every note of the musical scale.
Oh. And so do your strings, like on a guitar, you have like B sharp, F sharp. Do you have that on
Yes.
your strings?
Well, that's in the pedals. That's what the
That's
pedals
in your
give me that.
pedals.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So all your strings, they all have different sounds.
Well, it's color coded, so I know you probably may not be able to see from here, but
No.
like all my it says on 6-octave scale, so all my red strings are C's and all my black strings are F. So it'd be C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, so on, all the way up from the bottom to the top of the harp.
My God, it's such a
So it's like
magnificent
you know what?
instrument.
It's like an upright piano. So if you look into like a grand piano and you open it, you
Yeah.
see the harp. So that's what you're looking at.
Oh, right, yes. Yeah,
Yes.
I get it now. Maybe I can start playing the harp.
Yes, yes.
But you have a cool little one as well, don't you, when you go
I
on
got
stage?
a portable electric harp that straps around my waist, and I can walk and play it. And I usually open up my shows with that before I come to the grand concert harp. And so I open up with that a couple tunes just so people can see me walk across the stage. They go, well, what a feat that is to be on high heels, a harp strapped to you, and then playing all at the same time. Kind of sexy hot, you
Oh
know?
my gosh, yeah, I want one. I really want one. And you have
Yeah,
played for
pretty
some
cool.
amazing people, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been doing some pretty cool stuff, you know, and
Yeah.
the journey continues. Every one door opens another door, opens another door. And lately through this COVID season, it's been like I've been doing a lot of session work for other artists, which has been really nice. So they'll call me up, Maria, we need harp on this song, or a singer, you know, just harp and voice. And I've done that on some amazing, beautiful, beautiful work.
Yeah.
Like last week, I did harp on with a singer and a rapper, which is total fire. I can't wait till that drops.
Yeah.
So, because the harp comes in with the introduction and comes throughout, and it's just incredible.
It is, like I said, it's such a magical sound.
Yes, it's
Magical, so beautiful, so relaxing. I absolutely
Yeah,
love
we
it. And
put the
did you not
funk on
play
it, too.
for? Did you not play for Obama?
Yes.
How
I
did
have.
that happen?
You know, for me, one door open again. Somebody had asked for, you know, for me to play. Somebody saw me play, and so when he came to Los Angeles, a big fundraiser, they asked me to play this big event. So, which was a very well-heeled event. I'm going to say where the tickets are $40,000 per person, and it sold out. So there I was in the midst of all that on the Grand Lawn doing beautiful music. And then I had got an opportunity at the end of playing, and everybody's like, who is that? Who is that? So they came over and introduced themselves to me. And so he said, this is before he became president. And he said, so when I go on the presidency, we're bringing you to the White House. We're going to have you play for Michelle and so on. So, you know, it's been a real honor for that to happen. And very, very cool. And then to see the program, to have the program and have your name on it with the White House seal on it, Mariea Antionette, Harpist. That's the coolest thing. So, you know, I got
Yeah.
that framed.
I assume that is framed. Where is it? Is it in your house right now?
It's down the hall.
Oh, down the hall. That's a big house.
Yeah, but very cool stuff.
Oh, that is amazing. So is he your friend now?
Say it again.
Is Obama, is he your friend?
Well, you know, I want to say I hope so. But, you know, you meet so many people. And at those types of events, a lot of times the introduction is made. They make sure you get in the door. Then you have to go through so many White House checks and CIA background, you know,
Yeah.
stuff to clear you.
Yeah.
And you do your thing and you pick up your check at the end and thank you very much. But no, I can't pick up a phone and call him up. Let's put it that way.
Well, you can tweet him. You can tag him, can't you? I'm going to tag him in this when I post it on social media. I'm going to
Okay.
tag Barack, my mate, my new friend.
Yes.
So your latest album, All My Strings, when
Yes.
was that released?
In April of this year, it dropped.
Yeah,
That
okay.
is my fourth album. Again, you know, the signature of having all my strings was because I had my string section throughout the entire album on that. And a lot of the different songs on there that I'm up and down that harp and doing a lot of virtuosic type of moves and techniques on that. And so, yeah, I'm proud of all my projects, but
Yes, and
each
so
one is
you should be.
different. You know, each one of them is different, you know, and tells a different story.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I like because I get to tell the story I want to tell, to
Okay.
have creative leeway, you know, to be able to choose my covers and the songs and no, that's not going to work. I want to do this. And so I love that, you know, being an
Yeah.
independent artist because I know a lot of times when you're signed to a label, you don't have that freedom. But being an independent artist, I love that aspect of it.
Yeah. But did you find it was quite difficult releasing a track during lockdown, during this pandemic that we're in? Do you think it's different releasing an album now?
Well, you know what? It's very interesting because when I dropped all my strings, all my colleagues and different people asked me, they go, why are you dropping an album now? All the artists have pulled back on their projects and waiting for this, it was over with. But the train had already started to go down that track.
Yeah.
So it was no turning back. But I can tell you it actually worked to my advantage because I was the only one standing there with the spotlight. So in terms
Exactly.
of promotion, in terms of distribution, and being out there, it actually worked to my advantage.
Yeah. I bet it would because a lot of people are at home listening to more music now. So they're
Okay.
going to be on Spotify and like they're going to come up with Mariea Antionette, they're going to come up with Eddie Bullen, they're going to like, oh, let me play their music. And
Oh,
they're going to
okay.
purchase. Yeah, that's what's going to happen because I'm playing a lot more music since I've been at home. A
Well,
lot.
good.
Yeah.
Good, good.
Yeah, I wish you all the best with that. So people can get your album where?
Well, you can, I'm on all the platforms. What is it? Amazon, CD Baby, Apple Music, Google Music, Spotify. You pretty much, if you type in my name with the correct spelling, my music will
Yes.
come up.
M-A-R-I-E-A.
And then my website as well, mariaantoinette.com, spell it Mariea. And that's the best way to really actually to buy my music because with that, I give extra special gifts and posters and signed copies of CDs. So I do a little bit more if you were to purchase it in another area.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I hope you all got that. Everybody listening, wherever you are. Mariea, M-A-R-I-E-A, Antoinette. Do not forget that spelling. So can
Yes,
we get
that-
another song from you?
Yes, I'm going to do a cover, and it's a Lauryn Hill. I love Lauryn Hill, and I thought, you know what, I should do this cover tune because in my collection I did not have a female song. So I thought I had to go through a bunch of different things trying to decide which song was going to work for the harp because everyone doesn't. And I thought, you know, this Lauryn Hill one, I thought that's perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that thing, and I'm gonna try to play soft on the fingers.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Oh, hold on a second. Who's that?
Isaac Norris, how you doing?
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you. Wow. Yeah, that was truly incredible. I'm getting a long applause for this one.
That was That Thing by Lauryn Hill. Girls, you better watch out.
That Maria Antoinette's about. That's why. Honestly, that was beautiful. There's so many wonderful comments that I'm getting.
Thank you.
DJ
Thank you,
Spider
thank you.
sounds so good. Empress Lee says for real Spider. And we had a lovely comment down Lorna Vouchin. She said, quite incredible to get such a great sound from an instrument that you would not necessarily expect with smooth jazz.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Tim Frey loved it. Eddie Bullen loved it. I think you two should work together, actually. You and Eddie.
Oh, I would love it. I'm open to all the collaborations. I love collaborations.
Yeah. Because you have collaborated with many people.
Well, I did something with Neil that was at the BET Awards. And like I said, these independent artists that I've been doing lately. Fat Burger, I don't know if you know that group. They were like
Yeah.
the beginners of smooth jazz. My song on All My Strings is me and Fat Burger, Loving You by Minnie Riperton.
Yes.
So we did that. We just did that, I think, end of last year, and that went on my album. So there's a few that have been, I've been doing some stuff with, but a lot more lately that I think that I'm out there and people hear the harp and know what it's capable of.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
yeah, that it can be, a lead instrument, or it can underline a singer, or, bring in some rhythm sections and things like
Yeah.
that are really amazing with this instrument. And I really feel like the harp is really now coming into its own, because most of you know that it's been relegated to mostly the orchestra and sort of background music. You think of sleepy,
Exactly.
dreamy music.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to bring the funk with the harp. I
And
wanted
you
to really show
have.
the beauty and the
You
sound and the
have done
colors of what it's capable of.
Yeah. It is a truly magical sound. I have to say it again. Truly
Thank you.
magical. Empress Lee says, are we going to get the Minnie Riperton tune tonight?
Yes, Loving You. It's beautiful.
Oh, it really is. I play your music a lot on my radio shows,
Well,
and it
great.
gets a lot of fantastic feedback.
Well,
It does.
thank you.
Sandy T. Sandy T, she was listening to my show the other day, and she's like, wow, this is beautiful. And I play another song. Like, is this her again? I was like, yeah. She says, I definitely have to come to your smooth jazz lounge to
Yes.
hear her
Yeah.
live. And you was just incredible, absolutely
thank
incredible.
you.
So what's the way forward now? What happens next?
Well, I'm always thinking ahead. So I've already thinking about what my next album would be, and I think it's either be Harp on Fire or Frequency. Because with music, music is a frequency, and music has the ability to heal people in many different ways, and especially the harp, because you get so many tones and the resonance of the instrument. So I'm always thinking ahead, maybe possibly a music video coming. That's on the horizon. So I'm consulting right now with two actually video directors that will be doing a music video. So that's on the horizon coming, and just really preparing and hoping that next year 2021 that we can all come back and do this live music thing, because I love it, absolutely love it,
Yeah.
and to do it in the way that everybody wants to do their music. So that would be on the horizon, and hopefully next year we'll start another project. And we'll see what happens.
And what about coming to the UK?
Well, I would love it. So if you know any promoters, I'd be glad to send
Yeah.
them my electronic press kit.
I'll sort it out. Yes, Sandy T just said the same thing when you come into London. So
Yeah,
if you
soon
do
as they-
come, do you have to bring your harp with you?
Well, what I might do, I will bring my portable electric harp, but there's harpists all over the world. And so probably I will have to get a harpist in the UK, which I know there are quite a few, that
Okay.
I will probably rent one from
Yeah.
and have it brought into me.
Right. And do you have
Yeah.
do you tune it?
Yes, I do tune it.
You do.
Yes.
That must
Change
take
it.
a
I do
while.
tune it, change the strings, everything.
You change the strings too.
Absolutely. I just had one break like 2 days ago, so I carry a whole set of strings, and it takes me probably flat, maybe no more than 5 minutes to get in there, pull the old string out, string it in there, tune, and it takes a minute for it to reach the right frequency of my other strings. But yes, I'm so used to doing that. Yeah.
Gosh. So if you was to perform in the UK, do you have any idea where you'd love to perform?
What is your biggest festival venue?
Gosh. I have no idea. I can
Oh,
imagine
okay.
you at
I
the
would have
Royal
to-
Albert Hall.
I would do a little research, and
I'll
find
do the
out.
research.
Yeah, find out, where would be a good spot, because I want the people to come and share and be a part of it. Absolutely.
Yeah. But with your music's so classy. Yeah, the Royal Albert Hall would be perfect for you.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's
We'll
such
definitely
a
check that
classy-
out.
It may not cost 40 grand for a ticket, but we'll sort.
Well, that was a whole presidential thing, but you know what I'm saying? We want to make it affordable for everybody.
You're worth it though. You are worth that.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it is
Yeah.
an incredible sound, and I am so blessed to have heard your music. I can't remember where I heard it first, but I'm so glad I did.
Well,
But you
I'm
have
glad you did
the
too.
covers that you do on the harp, Waiting in Vain. My
Oh
goodness.
my God. Well, there's a whole story behind that, because I had a chance to meet Bob Marley. He had come to San Diego for a concert, and I don't know exactly how it all happened, but me and my girlfriend ended up backstage with Bob Marley, the original I3s. They were on tour. And so when I did my last album, Straight from the Harp, I said, you know what? I really need to do a song in tribute of Bob Marley. So we kind of looked through the catalog, and I said, Waiting in Vain is the song. Because again, it lends itself musically and harmonically to the harp. So I chose that one, and everybody loves Waiting in Vain.
It's one of my favorites of yours.
Okay.
Shall I play it?
We'll have to do that one.
Yeah, but I may have to just play it now because these guys have to hear it. Should I play it now?
Oh, yeah.
You all want to hear it?
Yes.
Can I get a thumbs up if you'd like to hear it? Yeah, here we
Waiting in Vain, Bob Marley.
Hey, Ian, how you doing? Jan Morales, the Philippines. And many people are
Thank you.
saying what it sounds like, what the harp sounds like. Oh, hang on a minute. Where's my clapping? Hang on a minute. There we go. And we had Empress Lee say that it sounds like a xylophone. Have you
Oh,
ever had that comparison before?
no,
No.
not,
And
yeah.
George said it sounds like a steel drum. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it. I can hear both of those in that track right there.
Yes,
And
yes, I had backup singers on that one. Yes.
Ian said it sounds magical. Sandra says fantastic. Tim says beautiful.
Oh, thank you,
Jam
thank you, thank
says,
you.
Jam says on Facebook Live, this is so dope.
From the bottom of my heart to all of you, I really appreciate it because a lot of times, you do your music, you don't really know, how you're going to influence others. You just go in and hoping for the best. And then when, I get calls and people are like, oh my God, we love your music, it really makes me feel humble and really thankful and grateful for the whole process. Because I
Yeah.
think I was telling you that, I had come out of the gate with Give Me Your Love, not even knowing, just putting it out there to see on radio to see what happened. And then uh, in about sight of 45 days, my phone started ringing from coast to coast from all radio stations. When are you going to do the album? So
Yeah.
you don't know. You just follow your dream. You follow your heart. And you just keep creating.
Yeah. And do you come
Yeah.
from a musical family?
I don't. It's really amazing thing. In my family, all my brothers and sisters are mostly entrepreneurs. However, my grandfather did play the organ, and my mother's brother played the piano, and he was a like prodigy with no lessons, self-taught, but played the most beautiful piano music. So I want to say yes in one hand and then no in the other because in my family, immediate family, nobody was uh, playing music at all. I was the only one, which they thought was totally ridiculous. You come home and tell your mom, I want to play the harp. And they go, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. Nobody plays the harp. We're not paying for any harp, and we're not playing for any harp lessons. So this journey has been a journey of trying to figure it out on my own.
Yeah. Well done, you. Like I say, picking such a unique instrument
Thank
is
you.
just incredible. You are
It's
going to go
beautiful.
far.
It
You're going to
is.
go so far with this.
Thank
You
you, thank you,
really
thank
are.
you. Yes, and I
And
really wanted to thank you for your leadership and for
oh,
inviting me to come. And I mean,
oh,
it's really awesome, and that's really a powerful thing as women, to have a platform where, we as women can come together and share our music. Because a lot of times it's male dominated, and it's like the no. Because I've gotten so many no's so many times. Believe me, when I
really?
started playing, yes, because nobody could see it. They couldn't see the harp.
Right.
So I always say, well, I can show you better than I can tell you. And
Yeah.
that's how the doors started to open. And then I had to put out the music to let them hear because nobody really heard funk harp, soul harp,
Right.
And
Yeah.
so I'm really thankful that you have the thoughtfulness and the leadership for having me come. I really appreciate it.
Oh, I appreciate you, and we all do. And we
Thank
have a hello from Gwen in Hawaii.
you. Oh, yes, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes. There
You
she
you
is.
did an
Hi, Gwen.
amazing interview with her as well the other day. So hopefully we can see that on YouTube.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, I can't remember what the YouTube channel is though.
Well, we could probably find it. I
I
don't know
will find
exactly
it and
what
I'll
it is.
send it out
Yes,
to
and
my
yeah.
network. So we all want to be supporting you. We really do because
Okay.
it is just incredible what you do.
Well, thank you.
You know, you're
Thank you.
thanking me and we're all thanking you for
Oh,
introducing
it's
us
been a
into
journey.
this
I
new
could tell you
heart.
so many stories.
Yeah, go and
Really,
tell
so
us.
many stories. A
Go and
lot
tell us a
good and a lot
couple
not
right
so good.
now. Oh, tell us a good one.
But that's
I
a
want to hear
part
the
of
good
it. That's
story.
how we grow, right? Through the pitfalls and you learn by trial and error and the whole nine. And you just keep going. You have to. You
Yeah,
you have to because we're strong enough to do that. That's how we're
yeah,
built.
definitely. And so you're in San Diego right now,
I live in San Diego.
and
Yes. So
you have always lived there.
Yes, pretty much. I actually have lived in Hawaii for a while.
Oh, did you?
Yes, and that's where me and Gwen, we just cracked up because
Oh,
I lived on the other side of the island because during this whole journey, I wanted to fly all over the world. I said, I wanted to see the world.
yeah.
And so I said, how am I going to do that? So I would have to get a job with the airlines as a flight attendant and reap the benefits. And that's exactly what I did. I
Yeah.
flew all over the world and did international, and I learned so much. It was invaluable. And then I thought, okay, I've had enough of this. I've seen what I wanted to see. Back to the music.
Yeah.
That's part of my journey.
God. So have you been to the Caribbean?
Yes, the Bahamas. I have. Yes.
Bahamas. You haven't been to Jamaica?
I've been to Jamaica too as well, twice.
You have? Oh, really?
Yes.
That's where my family's from.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I would love to do an event out there.
Oh, that
And
would be
I'm
fabulous.
definitely going to be calling on you and Eddie
Okay.
too. Yeah,
That'd be great.
yeah, it'd be incredible. Like you say, it's a big journey that we're doing. As you as an artist, me as a DJ, loving what I do, loving the music that I'm sending out to people, and the love that I'm getting from what I'm playing. And so to put on performances live, I used to do a live performance here in London.
Yes.
But that's not happening at the moment. But now meeting great artists like yourself, I think I need to travel too now.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's nothing you can learn in a book.
Yeah.
You have to be there, see it, taste it, feel it, walk with the people, and it's a whole different dimension.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. And I think also with this lockdown, you're getting to understand a lot more. You're
Yes,
getting
you
to
do.
meet a lot
You
more
really do.
people on social media too. And I'm
Yeah.
so, so grateful to the artists that I've been connecting with. You're all so lovely. You really
Yes,
are.
and the talent is just amazing.
Yeah.
And I think it's beautiful. All of us have our own creative outlets. All of us have our own genius. All of us
Yeah.
have our own path
Yeah.
in which we're traveling. And I think that's the beauty of the whole thing, because let's say if you meet another harpist, she's going to play a different way than I'm going to play. Or another singer sings differently than another singer. And that's the beauty of it, because we all have our gifts and are expressed in different ways,
Yeah.
which makes it so exciting.
Yeah, honestly. And also with Gwen, the smooth jazz diva out there in Hawaii, we're going to be collaborating too real soon.
Yes.
So I'm going to be on her show, playing smooth jazz, what I love dearly. And I'm so grateful to have met her on social media.
Yeah.
So I'm just meeting so many great people. It's just,
Yeah, it's a wonderful platform. It really
yeah.
is.
And I think also that my listeners out there really appreciate what I'm doing with the Smooth Jazz Lounge, and then to hear new artists like you. And I do hope people will purchase your music.
Well, I think they will.
I hope they will.
We'll think positive. We'll put it out there in the universe.
I want to play another one of your songs,
Okay.
which I wanted to play Loving You. Do I have that?
Loving You. It's, I believe, on My Strings. It could be track
Oh, I
5.
have it right
Okay.
here. So here we go.
Okay.
Loving You. We have Elijah Clark. Hey. Carlo. So here we go. Loving You all. gosh, it's just getting far too much love on Facebook Live.
Oh, thank you. And then, that was the Fat Burger
That was the Fat Burger.
Yeah, me with Fat Burger, yes. The
Oh,
originators of smooth jazz on the West Coast,
yeah,
yes.
that was beautiful. And I love when Miss the smooth jazz DJ out there in Hawaii. She says, "Loving You," another beautiful song from Maria Antoinette. She even hits that high octave on the harp that
The
Minnie
Minnie
Riperton
Riperton,
sang.
who can't forget her? I had to do that up there with those high
How
octaves.
far? How far up the harp is that? That's like that one little tiny strings that you do that
A
on.
little bit. I was doing octaves, but I was breaking them. Bing, bang, bing, bong, bum, bum.
Uh-huh.
Bring in that octave feel at the top.
And Empress Lee, she says, "Talk about pull on your heartstrings." Sandy T said, "This is so beautiful. I have to get this album." Oh my gosh, Heavenly Empress says, Tim Frey says,
Oh,
"I will be purchasing your music for sure and will share with my immediate music community." Great
yes.
sound,
Thank you.
Maria. And he spelled your name right. Brilliant.
That is
Janice, my
key. That
cousin,
is
she says,
key.
"So beautiful, mesmerizing." Honestly, it is. Honestly, you should be number one on the billboards.
Well, we're pushing for it. I'm
We
doing
got to get
everything
you
I
there.
can, but there's a lot of politics, but we just keep going. Yeah, keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. Well,
we're going to
my
get you there.
album Straight from the Harp, which was before On My Strings, was number 3 on Billboard charts, and it did get 5 Grammy nods.
Oh,
Best new
really?
album, best original tune, about 3 other different categories that were amazing. So
Yeah,
that was phenomenal. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. And when was that one released?
That was in 2015, I think. I want to say we dropped that one, Straight from the Harp.
Uh-huh.
So if you get All My Strings, you got to get Straight from the Harp because I actually do boogie nights on that one.
Oh gosh, I played that.
Yeah, Rod Temperton. Yeah, you would think boogie nights on the harp. It's too funky.
You know what? I'm gonna have to play that one. I play like I said, I've been playing your music on my radio shows for a little while now, and I think I ended on that the other day. And
Oh, okay.
um,
Very cool.
Laverne's like boogie night on the harp. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
you do some really good covers. Really, really
Thank
good
you.
covers. You
Thank
do
you.
a Barry
Well,
White track as well, don't you?
yeah, well, that's what my first producer told me. He says, you got to have your money tunes because if you do original stuff first, people sort of don't recognize it. But if you
Exactly.
come in with the very strong, whether he calls a money tune or your cover tune,
Yes.
and then it opens up a different dimension because people will say, well, hey, I know that song. What is that? And
Yeah.
so it comes down to getting a good arrangement. Um, good crew, your band, and
Yeah.
just come in to kill it. I mean, we come in to conquer. I mean, that's me. I come to win. I come to conquer.
And have you used the same band throughout all your CDs, all your albums?
Just about, I have.
Oh, that's
Yes, yeah,
good.
and that's because they're here in San Diego and they're the best. They're great. They're great artists. So
Yeah.
I find that's good. I may switch out the drummer or something like that, but when we go out, everybody knows the music and the strings. They know what they're doing. They've had the charts and we rehearse one time. Well, we'll rehearse 2 or 3 days before the show twice. We go through the whole show twice, and then we go do the show live, and that's how we do it. And it's like, okay, we're ready.
So how many's in the band?
Well, just depends on, like I say, on the venue. But I think in San Diego, I had 10. I had 10 people on stage.
Wow.
Yes, it was awesome. It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
And we were right there on the water and the boats behind us. And I think we had about 8,000 in the house, 8,000 in the park. It was amazing. It was really
Yeah, that's
beautiful. And then
pretty
at the end,
incredible.
yeah, and then have the line wrapped around the park for people buying CDs. That was like, whoa.
Aw.
So, of course, I end up selling out of everything, merchandise, CDs, everything. But that's a good problem.
Yeah, that definitely is a good problem to have. And I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you would sell out here if you came to the UK
I
and
would love it.
perform.
I would absolutely love it.
Yeah.
So
Can
we're
we
gonna
make
make
that
that
happen,
happen.
guys? We're going to make
We'll
it
make it
happen.
happen. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to play Boogie Nights. Yeah, I want to say hi to Elijah Clark. He says, thanks for sharing. Carlo as well. Fantastic sound. Carlo wants to play your music on his station out there in Italy.
Woo! Thank you,
Oh,
Carlos.
yeah, we're going to make sure that happens.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Carlos.
Jam says, we need to get back to watching live gigs. Because
Yeah.
we all want to see you perform live. We really do.
Oh, it's so much fun. It really is. I love it. I do. So
Oh.
they say what's old is new and what's new is old. Like things, music comes full circle back around, where music is real music, where you have great lyrics, great harmonies, great sound.
Yeah.
I love that. And we tell great stories.
Yeah. And that's what I love about you artists. You do have a lot of stories to tell.
Yes.
You really do. And it's so nice to just converse with you. I just feel like I'm chatting to my friend right now. It's so
Well,
nice.
you are. Even though we're, 8 hours apart, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. You got all beautiful sunshine. We've got dark skies right now.
Oh, no.
But you are brightening up our night. You really are. So, as I say that, I'm going to play Boogie Nights. It's going to be, I think, my last one that I'm going to
Okay.
play of yours. Because I know you have things to do. And I want to say a big thank you to James as well. Is James around, your manager?
No, he had to leave.
Oh,
Yes.
well,
But I will
please tell him
because
thank you.
he saved the day. Him and
Yes,
Chanel.
he did. And to
Yes.
Chanel as well.
Yes.
And your grandson too.
Yes.
Bolu? Is that his
Bolu
name?
Watife.
Oh, Bolu Watife. What a name.
Yeah.
He's going to be famous one day.
Yes. He's my what? How can I say? My African baby. I love him. He's so awesome.
Oh, he's so sweet. I did meet him earlier.
Yes.
So
Yes.
this is Boogie Nights.
Okay.
From
Here we
straight
go.
from the Harp album.
You guys hold on to your hats.
I think we should all be dancing to this one.
Boogie Nights.
Ooh, that was. Wait a minute. We need this.
Yeah,
Come
everybody
on.
loves that when I play it on
Yeah, I
stage with
bet they
Boogie.
do.
Yeah.
There you go. I think that actually needs a standing ovation. Absolutely wonderful. Tell me, how long did it take to perfect that?
How about so I had a solo harp solo in there. So just getting it right and on point, I
Yeah.
would say 30 days, just over and over and over again,
Yeah.
over and over and over again, executing it where it became a part of me. And yeah, I would say maybe 1 or 2 months.
Yeah, it
Yeah, and
must
then
take a
putting it down
long
in the
time.
studio.
Yeah. And then how many takes did it take to do that?
You know, it's interesting. I have, to me, the best producer, because when we go to record a song, we do sections. So we'll do let's say, I'll run it all the way through. We'll record it all the way through.
Yeah.
And then we come back and like, okay, this section here, let me tighten that up a little bit. And then where there's those intricate parts, the solo, da 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 da,
Yeah.
those require a little bit more, getting the rhythm right where it should be, or
Uh-huh.
the notes falling exactly where they're supposed to rhythmically for the recording.
Right.
So we did it a few times to get it just really tight.
Yeah.
I thought I had it tight, but when you go in the studio, it's really, the meter is right there, and but I had rehearsed it so much before I got there, so I was pretty much ready,
Yeah.
but it's still, there's little tweak things you have to work out, like certain rhythmic executions that have to be exact.
Well, it sounded perfect to us.
Practice makes perfect 1,000
Yeah.
times. Got to do it 1,000 times.
1,000 times. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Yeah.
I have to read this out from Carlo. Carlo says, please give us the honor of being able to support you and our radio, all for free, because we are non-profit radio, just because the love of music. Your music makes me have goosebumps. You are the
Oh.
BB King of the harp.
That's so cool. Now I'll have to tell that person, I'll have to quote that.
I love that,
Never
Carlo.
heard that, the BB King of the harp.
Yeah, that is brilliant.
Yeah, yes. Well, go to my website, mariaantionette.com, and check it all out. And
Yes,
we'll
please
figure it
do.
out.
Everybody, let's do that. Let's get to number 1 on the
Yes,
Billboard
absolutely.
chart.
Worldwide.
Yeah. Oh, honestly, I really do appreciate your time. Everybody's efforts has got you here today. Got you
Yeah.
sounding so great.
Thank you.
And
Thank
all
you.
your musicians, I've got to thank them as well.
Oh, they're phenomenal and wonderful people. And, it's really funny because when we go out and do our shows, we have no issue and everybody's excited. And I speak to them like, okay, we're going to come in here, we're going to kick ass, right? And they're like, yep, okay, let's go do it,
Yeah.
And then we get on that stage, everybody has a purpose, we're intentional, and we're gonna like we say, we're gonna smoke all of you guys, okay? All the rest of the bands.
You seem like such a cool person to work with.
Well, you know what? That's one thing my producer always says. He goes, "Don't be a diva," which that's really not my real personality. But I love having fun and really being nice.
Yeah.
And so I go and have fun and just have a great time.
Uh-huh.
But maybe when I get that $1 billion, maybe I might be a diva. I don't know.
Like, it won't change you. I can see that. It
No,
won't
because what
change
you are is what you are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And so your next event, you say Catalina?
Catalina 2021.
Where is Catalina?
It's an island off the coast of, I want to say, California. And you'd have to take a boat or ferry to go across, but it only takes maybe no more than about 45 minutes
Okay.
to get across the water. And it's a beautiful place. And people go there for the weekend. It's a tourist place, and there's lots of music there. And I don't know if you know, I think the Jazz Tracks. There's a guy who has Jazz Tracks. He has a concert there. I think this is his 35th concert there at Catalina Island. So it's a very popular place on the West Coast, and people come from all over to come to the concert. They have like 3 straight weekends of music.
Wow.
And in the Avalon Ballroom, it's incredible, amazing, and it's a cool place. And then possibly also look for me at Capitol Jazz next year as well in Washington, D.C. with my band.
So when is Catalina? What date is that?
Well, we don't know. We can say October. It's always October of every year.
Okay.
But now that they've postponed it to next year, so just look for it to be in October of 2021.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So let's tell everybody how they can get your music yet again. Tell them.
Yes, you can go to Amazon, you can go to Apple, you can go to Google, you can go to CD Baby. And I say always the best of all is to go to my website, because I always send in extra posters and signed CDs and all kinds of cool harp stuff comes in that bag. So MariaAntionette.com, MariaAntionette. And then follow me on Instagram as well. Go to Instagram, Maria Antionette Harpist. I'm on Facebook, so I'm on the platforms.
Yeah. Are you going to get out there to the world? Everyone's going to know all about you. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. This is fun. I love interviews.
Yeah, you're great. You're a great person to interview.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, and Tim just popped your details in the chat. So thank you, Tim Frey, for doing that.
Okay, thanks,
Much
Tim.
appreciated.
Yes. This was great. It was great. Thank you for having me again.
Oh,
Really appreciate
honestly.
it.
You have been a diamond. You and Eddie Bullen. Bullen, do I pronounce your name correctly? I keep getting picked up on that. I'm just saying I'm not pronouncing it right. Bullen or Bullen?
Boluwatife.
Huh?
Bolu. We're just calling Bolu for
Eddie
short.
Bullen. Bolu? No, not your grandson, sorry. I'm talking about Eddie Bullen, the pianist that was on earlier.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I kept pronouncing his name incorrectly. I do apologize. Oh, thank you, Tim, for popping that in the chat. So I'm going to play. Shall I play one more from you? Can I play the title track of your album?
All My
Maria?
Strings?
Yes.
Yes, that's
It's
beautiful.
such. Honestly, I love this track. It
Thank
really
you.
kind of gets to me when I hear it. I'm listening. I'm like, ooh. When I do listen, it's like the first time I'm hearing it.
Yes.
Every time it gets me. So this is going to
Okay.
be my final track of yours. I just
Okay.
said Boogie Nights was going to be, but I need to play another one.
Okay. All My Strings.
Yeah, because you're not able to play us another track, are you, right now?
Well, no, you know what my manager was saying?
I thought now he's gone. Maybe we'll sneak one in.
She gets two.
Okay, so this is my final one by Maria Antionette. This is All My Strings, off the title of the album that was released not so long ago. You can get it on all digital platforms and
Okay.
by her website. you. Thank you, thank
Cool beans.
you. Wonderful. Thank you again
Thank you.
for
Thank you.
being here with us, entertaining us, telling us your stories. We will
Yes.
see you again.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Thank you for tuning in, dear listening audience. Thank you guys for being on board. How exciting that was for me. You guys made my day. You really did.
Oh,
So that's really cool. Pretty cool.
thank you.
Okay.
So we're going to say ciao to you
Okay.
and have a wonderful day. Your day is just kind of starting now, isn't it?
It is. It's a 2:30 my time, and I haven't had a bite to eat. So I was just
Oh,
telling Chanel, what are we gonna eat?
oh.
So we're gonna figure out something.
All right then. Well, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, and we'll talk soon,
Most
okay?
definitely.
And
We've got
thank
the
all
link
of you.
now.
Thank you
Yeah.
all.
And Ian Brown has already downloaded your album.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And for all those who are listening that I in the other chat rooms, and have a great show, and be your best always. And for us
Always.
to really love one another, it's very powerful. And to always do the right thing. And
Oh,
I think we need it now more than any other time because of what's happening in the world. And to stay healthy, keep your immune system boosted up,
yes.
and just stay beautiful.
You're so positive. I love you. Brilliant.
Okay. All right.
Okay, then take
Thank
care,
you.
sweetie.
All right. Mwah.
Bye now. Bye.
Okay, Chanel.
Great sound of Eddie Bullen right here.
I've tried before to tell her of the feelings I have for her in my heart. Oh, no. Every time that I come near her, I just lose my nerve as I've done from the start. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on.
Take care, Sandy T.
Know my life
Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
now I know my love for her goes on. Be-oh, 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 Do I have to tell the story of 1,000 rainy days since we first met? It's a big enough umbrella,
Everybody's loving this one, Eddie.
but it's always me that ends up
I'm
getting
glad you're still there. You're gonna have to tell them all about it.
Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. calls around 1,000 times a day and ask her if she'll marry me in some old-fashioned way. But my silent fears have gripped me long before I reach the phone. Long before my tongue has tripped me, must I always be alone? Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. Beyond, 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 hey, oh,
I'm so sorry. Ian's making me laugh. He's like, this is another album I have to purchase now. He's asking what album this is on. It's on Desert Rain. Desert Rain. You can unmute yourself, Eddie. They need to hear about this tune. Isn't that beautiful? So tell us, who's the guy singing on this? I still can't hear you.
Can you
There
hear
we
me now?
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Jason Simmons. He was a young guy who worked with me, at my years ago. And usually when I have a young artist, I'll bring them in, like Shelley, who sang Farima.
Yeah.
She was a co-op student of mine, and she's a singer. And then Jason was a young artist, and I put him on that track, and he did such a wonderful job.
Yeah.
Actually, on my very first album, there's another singer on that, and his name is Glenn Lewis. I'm not quite sure if you're
Yeah, we
familiar.
know Glenn Lewis.
Right. So Glenn,
Yeah.
his first recording was on my record, very first before before he got signed.
Really?
Yeah, and Glenn worked with me for years, and actually I worked with his father, who is Glenn Ricks. And his
Okay.
father's he's an amazing singer as well too. Amazing.
Oh.
Has a lot of albums out. So.
Oh.
And his mom is also a singer as well too. So, okay. Anyway, yeah.
Oh,
So that was Jason Simmons.
wonderful. Really great track. I play that a lot. I do.
I know
But
that's one of your favorites.
Ian's asking, Ian came in late to the Zoom event. So he says, sorry I was late today, but where is Eddie from? Can you tell him where you're from, Eddie?
I am from the Spice Island. Does Ian know where the Spice Island is?
Oh, he's from Barbados, or his family is.
Yeah.
So maybe, do you know that, Ian? Spice Island is Grenada.
Grenada. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time in Grenada.
And actually, like I say, you've got your own record label,
Yes, I do.
and you sent me a lot of artists that's on your label.
Yeah.
And you know my favorite.
Yeah, Liberty. Liberty Silver is an amazing artist. She is
Yes.
just, yeah, she has
Oh.
a 6-octave range. She can sound like a man, and then she can sound like Minnie Riperton. So she goes from, and she's amazing. So, yeah.
I have to play her song if I can find it. Oh my goodness. So you actually play on this song?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the piano player.
Oh, here we go.
And I produced that record as well, too.
You produced this one.
Yeah.
And
I produced
is
the
she
record-
from Grenada?
No, she's from Canada. She was born and raised in Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is she still producing music, well, getting music
yeah.
out there now?
Yeah, she's still, actually, we're working on a new record right now.
Right.
Yeah, but we perform a lot. We've performed all over the place together. When Obama came to Canada, she performed for him. She performs for him. She's one of the major artists in Canada. I mean, she performed with Natalie Cole. We did stuff for Harry Belafonte, Desmond Tutu. I mean, she's a major performer.
It's funny when you say these artists that you've played with, performed for, because you all look so young. It's like, was you even alive then?
Of course, I'm young.
Look at you. You look like you're at 25. You really do.
Canadian.
Yeah. And actually, Ian's just said his mum's from Grenada.
Oh,
Ian's mum is from, I did not know that. I've known Ian for like 25 years and I did not know that.
yeah, we are Grenadians. We populate the world, man.
Oh, that's incredible. So here is Liberty Silver's track, All in My Mind.
Yeah,
Absolutely
it's a great
beautiful.
track.
Somewhere you're there for me. Oh, how I adore to love you more. My dreams excited, ignited by the thought of you. Just to be with you. Just a kiss, I can feel your love deeper than the seas. Just a kiss of your touch is like honey to the bees. A cool wind, stream on a hot summer's night, like the sands in the hourglass, running out of time. All in my mind, yeah, it's all in my mind. I think about you all the time. It's all in my mind. Exploring euphoria when I think of you, all the things you do, conversation, mind stimulation's what I want from you. You know how to. With just a kiss, the caress of your touch, deeper and deeper. With the light from the sun, doesn't hold. Oh, what he has given us. Oh, it's all in my mind. I think about you all the time. Ooh, it's all in my mind. Oh, all in my mind. With just a kiss, I can feel deeper than the sea. Your touch is like honey to the buzzy stream on a hot summer night. We're running out of time. All in my mind. It's all in my mind. I think about you all the time. All in my mind. Pictures of you and me. All in my mind. Yeah, yeah. All of the time. I think about your mind. Baby, you really blow my mind. When I think of you, I'm glad this is what goes all in my mind. But it looks like you, all in my mind, all in my mind.
Oh, I love that so much. Honestly, when you first sent it to me, I was waking up singing it. It was always in my head for
Wow.
about 2 weeks. But I didn't mind because it was so beautiful.
Well, that makes me feel good.
Honestly, absolutely love it.
Yeah, that's a good
Love it.
track. I mean,
Are you
and that
still
was
in
the last.
contact with her?
Huh?
Are you still in contact with her?
Oh yeah. I mean, we're like brothers and sisters. I mean,
Oh,
it's funny that I met Liberty when I just immigrated to Canada. Like the first week I immigrated to Canada, I met her.
uh-huh.
And we have been friends and we've been working together from then till now. And
Oh,
it's like there's a week doesn't go by that she doesn't call me and goes, "Okay, what's up?" Or we have a gig.
yeah.
We've performed for everybody. You know what I mean?
Please tell her how much I love that song.
I will. I will. I will.
So we have 10 minutes left.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and find another song of yours to play.
Okay. Actually, I produced an album for Tim and his group as well too. So Tim used to be in a group called Selections, and it was a gospel
Okay.
group, and they
This
were
is
nominated.
Tim Frey right here.
Yeah, Tim.
Hello, Tim. Where is Tim? Tim, you're going to put your video on so we can say hi to you.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. You can unmute yourself for a second.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, how you doing?
Yeah, how you doing?
Very well, thank you. So you're a musician too?
Yes, I'm a musician. I'm on the other side of the glass now more. I actually help,
Okay.
develop a lot of artists now.
Right. So what did you play?
Drums,
Drum.
yes.
Right. So where can we hear your music?
Well, this is the thing though. Like, unlike Eddie, Eddie's all over the place now with his music. He's great. It was 1986 to 2001.
Okay.
So it was way before social media.
Okay.
So to get our stuff, it's hard to find. You know what I mean? With our record company, didn't put anything out online because it was just before social media. So it's hard to actually go and find our stuff.
But
it's
you
there.
can't find your stuff.
Yeah, it's there, but
Oh.
it's hard to
Well,
find.
what Tim is doing now is Tim is building a massive complex in Toronto for musicians. It's
Okay.
unbelievable. Yeah, he's
Ah.
massive complex with studios, rehearsals.
Event space,
Yeah.
place to do an award. We're gonna put in we don't have anything for our community for as far as a Hall of Fame. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? It's everything here in Canada. It's for a certain. You got to have 25 years of what do you call it, success when it comes to album sales and stuff like that. And not every artist that we have here in Canada has that sustainable success. So I want to put a place in here where we can actually, pay homage to people like Eddie. You know what I mean? Who's been around forever doing some great stuff, affected so many lives and so many musicians. But we need to have him in the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Or other artists that have before him that passed away need to be in Hall of Fame. So I'm doing stuff like that inside of our complex. It's 20,000 square feet, and we're building it to around 45,000 square feet. You know what I mean? And going up around 7 stories.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you for sharing that. We couldn't really hear you that well,
Oh,
but I would love to hear. I would love to hear more from you at another time because we have to finish real soon.
okay. No
Yeah.
worries.
But yeah, you sound like a very interesting person, someone I need to talk to.
Yeah, he's
Sure. For sure. Yes.
Yeah, can we do that sometime?
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Brilliant. Thank you, Eddie, for that.
yeah.
So I'm going to play one more from Eddie. Then we're going to say goodbye to y'all. Where's Eddie gone? There you are. Okay, so, I like to change it up a bit.
Oh yeah.
So I think we all should be dancing to this one. You're going to be dancing in your chairs. You can stand up and dance if you want to. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Time to take you all to the Caribbean. Yes, Lorna. Empress Lee. G, I knew that would get you moving. And Ian and Miss Jenny. Go G. Spider. Maria. Neo Strats, how you doing? Actually, all unmute yourselves now. Come on. I'll allow you to unmute. Can I unmute?
Oh,
Okay, can you unmute yourselves now?
hello.
Yes, hey, go. Oh yeah, it's time to party.
Oh, yeah.
Sandra, this is Pump Me Out by Eddie Bullen. Time to party. Thank you, Karen Gill.
What's that? Marco, you like to play? Yeah, man. Have a good evening, yeah? Yeah, same to you. Then don't check one phone. Yeah.
Aqua, darling. How you doing?
Hello there. I'm doing well.
Oh, lovely to have you here. Eddie, your music just woke up everybody. Isn't that amazing? Yes, it was all loving that one. Everybody jamming. Yes, even Spider got it spot on. Originally done by Crossfire. Absolutely love that. Thank you everybody for being here this evening. It has been amazing. Thank you everybody. I gotta go now.
Thank you, Melanie.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you
Thank you
again,
to your Safar
Eddie.
for, yeah.
Thank
you.
you,
Really
Neo
enjoyed
Strats.
both
Thank you.
the piano and the harp. Really amazing.
Yeah, it was great. Martha,
Mm-hmm.
thank you,
Sorry, I
sweetheart.
was late, but I enjoyed the short time that I was here.
No, it's always good to
Yeah,
have you there.
and it's
It
cost me
really
money
is.
as usual. Yes.
What? Oh, yeah, you find the CD.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, bless you,
You
everybody.
purchased them from her website? Because
No. I just paid direct. I just paid direct on Amazon. So yeah,
Okay.
making sure that they get paid. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I'm going to say ciao, everybody.
Lovely night. Thank
Ciao.
you. Thank you, Joseph
Thank you
Fire.
very much.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
I don't even want to sleep now. What am I going to do now?
Oh, party some more. Listen to Eddie Bullen's other tracks. Yeah.
Good idea. Good idea.
I've got plenty of listening to do, man. Plenty.
Yes, definitely. Right. Very good night.
Good night.
Thanks, Mel. It was amazing.